Is, can you really register your business by yourself without a lawyer or an accredited agent? So we're going to be talking today very honestly. I'm going to be breaking it down for you whether or not you should do that. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Joy Bob Echikwonye, and I'm a legal practitioner based in Nigeria. I'm also a YouTuber, and on this channel I share legal tips, on compliance for small businesses and for business owners. I also share legal tips on family law and also for young lawyers. So if any of that resonates with you, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel. So each time I put a notification, and put on a notification bell, so each time I post a video you get notified. So on today's video we're talking about whether or not you should register, or you can register your business without a lawyer or an accredited agent. And the way the CAC portal is right now at this point is what is automated to be self-service, which means that anybody can register anything by themselves. Like if you are a shareholder or you're a director in the business you want to register, or you are the sole proprietor, it's a small business, you're starting out, you don't really have the funds, to hire the services of a lawyer or an agent, or you're just starting out, you haven't quite figured out, what you want to do, but you just want to start your business and register it, make it formal, make it legal. And the way the CAC portal is automated, anybody can do it. You can rightly register your business, but there's a but, because there's a limit to it, right? There are certain legal implications that might just get you halfway, or that if you're not careful might cause you problems in the future or make you spend extra money. First of all, let's talk about legal structure. Now, for even you, before you even start a business, or if you're planning to start a business, right, legal structure is like the foundation of your business. You have to first understand what exactly you want to do, or what kind of business you should be registering. It's not enough that you already know what you want to do, or you already have a vision, or like you already know this is exactly how I want my business to be in the next 5 years, or this is how I want it to be in the next 10 years. But the issue is, do you really understand what the structure should be, or how the structure is supposed to be? That's where we come in. Because if you've been doing something, like I've registered almost like 500 companies. I've been doing this for quite a number of years. I recently just got licensed, as a certified licensed, chartered secretary. And there were certain things that I thought I knew, but I didn't really know, even as a lawyer, right? Until I did that course, or until I got that certification. Because there were certain things that they taught us, I didn't realize that, oh, this is actually supposed to be done, this way. So there are certain legal implications as to, okay, what is your business structure? What should it be? A lot of people call me and ask me, like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I say, no, it shouldn't be this, it should be this. Right? Because they don't even know. They just know that this is what it is. This is what it's supposed to be, but they don't know the legal implication, or they don't know the particular way it is categorized. A lot of times people don't even understand the distinction between NGO and a limited by guarantee, because it is very slim. Even for us, we have to take our time, look at it, review the object, and just to be sure. You might not even know until you've already started, and then they'll query it and tell you, go back and start all over again, or go back and go and be seeking guidance. And sometimes even for a company, right, there are certain things, let's say your memo and articles, you need to properly understand it. You can't just put any type of thing there. What is the implication of shareholding? What does liability mean? Well, let's say you are a shareholder, or you put your wife, your family member, you go into business with somebody, that you're just partners, and then you don't properly understand the implications of shareholding, or the duties, or the liabilities of each members, of the companies. Let's say you want to register an NGO, the constitution, what is it about? What are you supposed to be doing? What are the objects? How do you walk around it? What objects requires kumu? What doesn't require kumu? Even till this day, right? A lot of people still don't understand, the role of a company secretary. What is a company secretary supposed to be doing? What is the implication of having or not having? You have a small business, you need a company secretary. Do you not need a company secretary? Who should be directors? Should be shareholders? Those are things that a lawyer would properly explain to you, because when you're starting it, you don't know you won't have the time, or let's even say the energy, to go and be googling every single aspect of the registration, right? You may not have that. So it's very important, for a lawyer and agent to guide you. Even if you know you can't pay for it, they can also guide you. I did a DIY on how to register your NGO yourself. However, but most of the time, right? I'm going to put a link in the description, guys, so you can go and get it if you're trying to register an NGO. But most of the time, I get people who buy that, toolkit, come back to me and say, okay, I have a little issue here. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. How should I do this? How should I do that? Which, of course, is very important, because if you're doing something for a long time, you will always make mistakes. Like me, I've made mistakes. I've gotten queries countless times. I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned to do things differently. I can see an object, or I can see a business, and I can spot that there's something wrong with it right from that minute, because I've been doing this thing consistently for quite a number of years. It doesn't mean that I'm perfect, or the fact that my lawyer or barrister qualifies me to know these things automatically. I'm not supposed to know everything, right? Yes. So at least I've done it a couple of times to know when to come in. But at least if you have, a legal practitioner, it helps make the process smoother. You can hold us responsible if anything goes wrong. But when you're doing it yourself, anything that happens will be on you. You don't want to start a business and in the end you have to start, reorganizing or restructuring or realigning, and then you have to pay, extra money for that. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm also going to put a link in the description for the documents requirements. I did my last video, I talked about the requirements of, registration of a business. So if you want to register your business yourself, you want to have a legal practitioner, guiding you, or somebody who is an accredited agent, has been doing this for quite a while, to guide you, as well. I'm also going to be dropping my WhatsApp number for WhatsApp messages only. Please do not come on that number calling me, because I'm not going to be answering your calls. I don't do free consultations, right? So you want to, leave your questions on that WhatsApp number. You want to leave your questions in the description, in the comment section, and I'm going to be attending to those questions. Until I see you guys in my next video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and put on your notification bell so each time I post a video you get notified. Thank you, legal besties. Until I see you in my next video. Bye.